Hey guys, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector. Hope everybody's having a great day. And I've got something special today. We're going to be doing a showcase review. This one was sent in by collector Jason Lein. And he sent this in, and I apologize, it's been a minute since he sent it to me to get it out to you guys. But he wanted me to share my thoughts and opinions on this piece, and I know that he was very excited. So we have the Iron Man Mark 1. This is from Queen Studios, and then we also have the Captain America as well, which you can see in the background. We're going to also be talking about that. So it's a showcase review, just kind of offering my thoughts and opinions on this piece. I have a couple of Queen Studio pieces myself. I have the Joker and I have Batman, and I love the quality on both. I think that they are awesome. But with that said, I think the Iron Man pieces that Queen Studios do are even better. Like, they are phenomenal. I think that they are the best when it comes to doing anything with Iron Man. You know, look at this. Look at the detail here. The attention to detail. It is spectacular. And if you are a collector of Iron Man, if you like the different suits, if you like the different, poses, Queen Studios is going to hook you up for sure. Okay, this one is great. You have the bomb, the missile right there embedded into the ground. Obviously, though, to me, what makes this piece really great is the armor. The base is cool, but the patina, all the weld marks, it just looks really good. You can tell that there was a lot of love put into this piece, and it is clear as you look at this, when you watch this video with me. Again, just think how many different parts there are that goes with this thing. It kind of reminds me when I think of like all the incredible Transformer pieces that are out there and how many freaking parts there are and how long it would take to design something like that. That's what I get with this. I feel like there's so many different parts, and literally, Tony Stark put these together with scraps in a cave, right? And that's exactly what this looks like. It looks like scrap. It looks like scrap metal, and I just think it looks fantastic. I love what Queen Studios has done here. You can see the battery in the back. I mean, look at that. It's just nuts to me. It is absolutely insane to me what they were able to do with this. You can see the weathering on it as well. The lettering, I love it. I just love it. I have often said here on the channel that if I was not a Batman statue collector, I would definitely be a Iron Man collector. This is funny, by the way. Look at that. Clearly, it has a light up feature here as well. So there isn't actually a head in there, which would have been really cool because obviously everybody wants the Robert Downey Jr. portrait. But apparently he doesn't license that out very often, apparently, because no one's doing it. But like I said, I would love to be an Iron Man statue collector, and I just don't have the money or the resources right now to do it. I'm investing in so many other things like the art, but I would love to have a dedicated space for Iron Man statues. I've gone down so many freaking rabbit holes that I'm gonna try not to go down this one ever. But I do really appreciate these from afar. I would love to collect all the different suits. I wouldn't necessarily be interested in collecting the comic book ones. I didn't grow up with the comics. The only Marvel title that I ever grew up with was Spider-Man. I loved Spider-Man as a kid. I did collect that comic. But outside of that, I never did X-Men. I never did any of the other Marvel characters until the movies came out in '08. That is whenever I fell in love with this character. I didn't really understand who Iron Man was, what he could do, and it really was Robert Downey Jr. that brought Tony Stark to life for me. And so I think that has obviously resonated with a ton of people out there, a ton of collectors, because these Iron Man pieces are very popular and they sell well and they keep churning them out. I mean, we complain about Batman statues there being too many. Well, there's a lot of freaking Iron Man statues as well, but they're just all so different, and that's what makes them great. Like this Mark 1, I mean, come on, this is so different than any of the other ones that they're going to do. So this one to me stands out as one of my favorites. I would love to see a giant ironmonger. I think that would be awesome too. But from top to bottom, I think that this is extremely well done. You can see the level of detail, the thought, like I said earlier, the love that was put into this thing, all the wires, all the polystone. There's just so much going on. And yeah, I'm sold. I mean, it doesn't take much for me if the level of detail looks like this. And I don't know if it's 100% screen accurate. Maybe some of you in the chat or in the comments down below could let me know if there's something that's off, or maybe the coloring's off. But for me, I'm very pleased with what I see. Again, the level of detail here, just all the pieces that he had to put together to get out of that cave, it's just really good. Even the base itself, like I said, the base isn't what wows me, but you know, we have some nice color here. You could see some color differentiation. The paint looks nice. I like that the bomb is, or the missile is embedded and kind of tilted and rusty looking. It even has some nice heat weathering along the lip where the fire would be coming out. I think that looks great. Again, just the level of weathering throughout the piece, I think it's nice. Again, there's so much going on here. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, that's cool. I'm not exactly sure what Jason's doing there. Oh, there obviously he missed a little bit of the the foam, which is nice. Sometimes, when you're unpacking these things, some of the companies they put a lot of little foam areas in between cracks just to protect it. So that's clearly what he is doing here. I love that. And glad you found that, Jason. It definitely looks a little bit better now without that foam sticking out of it. I was like, wow, did they add some fabric element or something? But no, it was just the foam. So that's cool. Look at the way that conveyor belt thing rotates. Like, again, there's just so many cool things to see. And again, I tip my hat to Queen Studios. I think they've done a phenomenal job overall. I feel like maybe they have slowed down just a little bit to get kind of caught back up with the way the economy is right now. But if you're able to get any of these Queen Studios Iron Man pieces, whether they're the figures or the busts, I think the busts are just as impressive. But I tend to like the full figures even more. So this wows me, and I think it's awesome. Really cool. All right, so then let's move on to the second review here. This is the Captain America. Is this from Winter Soldier? I can't remember if it is. But this is a quarter scale piece. And let's look at that likeness. Is it Captain America? Is it Chris Evans? Yep, 100%. I think they nailed this likeness. I think it looks great. This might not be everybody's favorite suit, but I do think that they did a nice job here overall. I think the paint looks really crisp and clean. Again, this is not my favorite suit of all of them, but I do appreciate the work that was put into this by Queen. And again, I like the pose. It is fully sculpted. There is no fabric element. I do like the shield as well. And, as we look at the detail here, clearly, again, a lot of love was put in. I think that this is a lot, more simpler of a sculpt than clearly the Iron Man. But I still think this one definitely has a great amount of presence. And I'm really happy for Jason. I know he really loves it as well. There you can see the Mark I behind him now. So it's really cool to see them side by side. If you are a Marvel movie collector, in my opinion, you cannot go wrong with Queen Studios. Yes, there are other makers out there that do a really nice job. Blitzway does a really nice job with a lot of the movie licenses. Obviously, J&D does a really great job depending on, your price point. But Queen Studios, all of these have been really decent in terms of price point. And so it's just awesome. I don't know if either one of them are still available. If they are, I will put some links down below. But really, I just want to take this opportunity to thank Jason. Thank you for letting us check these out. Again, Captain America, I feel like looks great, but for me, the clear-cut winner between the two is Iron Man. But we're not comparing them. We're not, no one's having to choose today because clearly Jason got both, and he's really happy with both. So, again, from top to bottom, I think that these are a lot of fun, and it's just really fun to check out other people's statues, the ones that I wouldn't necessarily get in the Batcave. So again, if you are somebody that would like to review something for the channel, whether you want to have your voice on it or you want to add, or you want me to add my thoughts, hit me up at thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. I'd love to feature your stuff, especially if it's stuff that that I wouldn't necessarily have on the channel normally. I would love to feature any of your stuff or your room tours. If you are interested, I love sharing those with the community. It's always awesome to see how people display their stuff, and clearly Jason has a really nice setup back here. Maybe we can get him to hook us up with a full tour. That would be pretty awesome. But look at the weathering on that. That looks awesome. The base is cool. It's weathered. It's beat up. It's really fun. So like I said, hit me up if you're interested, thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. Let me know what you think about these two statues. I would love to read them in the comments. I try to respond to as many of them as I can, just depending on how busy I am. But anyway, I think they're awesome. Thanks again, Jason, for taking the time to film these for us. It's always fun to see these showcase reviews here on the channel, and I really appreciate you guys. Just hope you know that. Hope you're having a great rest of your day, and we will definitely see you soon in the Batcave. But in the meantime, thanks again, Jason. These are really freaking awesome statues, both by Queen Studios. I'm super impressed by this company. I love everything they're doing, and I wish them nothing but success. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.